Listen, I know that there have been good women's MMA fights before. It doesn't mean that women's MMA in general doesn't suck. Just because you can name me 3 fights in all of fucking history that weren't boring doesn't mean that 99% of them aren't fucking snooze fests. The problem with women's MMA is that, I'm sorry, but women are not built like men. And in general, they don't have the ability to hurt each other the way men do. So it's like watching 2 little kids fight. Like you can let them go balls out because you know they're not going to, send each other to the land of wind and ghosts in 5 seconds. It's the same with women's MMA. Their hardest strikes aren't that hard. Yes, I get it. There are some women who are juiced to the on testosterone and have giant biceps and cyborg. You know what I'm talking about.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
All right, we get it. There are some women who are bigger than others, but in general, most women are not built to fight. They're just not. And it's not enjoyable to watch because you know there's a 95% chance that it's going to go to decision, or one of them's going to do a fucking Ogoshi hip toss to an arm bar. Then the other chick is going to be too flexible to get arm barred, so she's going to get out of it, and then she's going to end up on top. It's like the same shit over and over. It's boring. No one wants to watch it. The only people who advocate for women's MMA are elitists and like simps. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I love women's. It's so great. We're all.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
You know, I don't care that there is women's MMA. Like, that's fine. Whatever. But don't try and pretend like you're gonna. I heard Luke Thomas and the other guy who is on Morning Combat with. They always mention like an all women's card. Like, shut the fuck up. Are you trying not to get people to watch MMA that day? Because if there's ever an all women's card, I would rather watch 2 chickens fight in a box. Like, I get it. There have been 3 good women's fights.
We do not care.
Yeah, I was there. I seen Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight. It was fucking great. But the other 300 women's MMA matches that I've watched sucked. So in general, I'm not a fan.